With this house, we sought to capture the very best aspects of Richard Neutra's plans, Quincy Jones's plans, and so many other modernists before and after, and bring it up here to the Pacific Northwest. I'm Darren Schroeder, a designer up here in the Pacific Northwest, a licensed architect in the state of New York, and a proud graduate of the University of Oregon. So while these mid-century modern homes of the 50s are beloved and iconic, there's a lot of drawbacks to them too. We looked at how can we modernize the mid-century modern. That comes in the form of more open spaces, higher ceilings, and essentially a right sizing of spaces so that it works for the end user. The vision the client had was to take the best of mid-century architecture of the era and update it, if you will, to modern standards, both in constructability as well as the fundamentals of energy code, and then modern living. We didn't actually even have a site yet, so we started the concept of what this house could be, what its general footprint would be, how it wanted to look and feel. Something just in the mind, occasional sketches, but just sort of a shared vision. It presented an enormous challenge. We had some broad ideas and a border, if you will, to be able to kind of paint around and within to get to this place. But first and foremost, it needs to function, and it also has to come, like any project, it has to be practical to build, both in terms of technical and engineering, but of course construction costs. All things that we had to be very focused on throughout the process. It's on Sunset View Road, aptly named. The sun tracks all the seasons. You see the sunset in the winter, and in the summer as it tracks the Columbia River straight ahead. And the depth of it is really something special. So within that, knowing that we had this great view to work with, we really wanted to focus then on the other aspect of the house, which is the open plan, and then the courtyard, which is seen, in mid-century homes. Quincy Jones was famous to pioneer that in California back in the 50s. And so it's become the most important room in the house in many ways, because you're always seeing it. It's always part of the house. And that then has this dynamic of kind of an interplay between the inward-facing courtyard, of which it's very much a private space, and then the opportunities in different spots in the house to be able to then to see this, this expansive view, the contrast, if you will, of this expansive view. The sort of push and pull tension that we really wanted to celebrate. It really has felt great to see this house come and develop, and the plan develop to where it is to be an open, enjoyable space that changes with the time of day, but has larger spaces than what you would see in a more vintage mid-century home.